What's up, guys? So today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure to cut those holes, get the clearancing for the intakes all squared away and figured out, and we'll go from there. So stay tuned. What is going on, guys? So this is where we're gonna start today. So when this car was in a wreck, it had the stillen system, like you guys know. It goes through here like this, but the owner had the car modified. The core support had to be modified. This is a brand new OEM one that needs to be modified because the pipe, it's 2.5 inch, it doesn't fit through that hole. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna mark around the pipe and trim it out with a Dremel. There and there. Can't really see this one because of the glare, but there's 2 marks. So I'm gonna come in here with a Dremel and trim all that out. So instead of starting with a Dremel, I found this die grinder thing. So that's what I'm gonna do it with. The headlight's in the way here, so I'm going to move that out of the way and cut back in. Oh, and the tool that I'm using is this reamer. So this side's pretty much done. The hole's cut with a reamer tool. I kind of made it big because I want to be able to fit some rubber in here to protect the aluminum, because aluminum rubbing up against anything will create a hole after a while. So this is me just mocking this stuff up. I just wanted to make sure that the intakes have clearance up in here. And since they had this wiring harness and this special bracket made that was going on the crash bar right here, that flat piece that I showed last video, I wanted to make sure that they didn't actually do that because of the intake clearance. Because I believe the reason why they did it was because of the horn. The horn's supposed to be mounted like right here, and it obviously blocks airflow to the air filters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to straighten this bracket out, and I'm going to put the horn right in the middle, right here. But I'm going to straighten it out so it puts it about right here. So it's like in the middle of both, so it doesn't obstruct the air that's going into the air filters. Because this system's supposed to give the car an extra 18 wheel horsepower. They actually dynoed the car with and without, with the stock and with this aftermarket stillen air system, and it proved that it gives 18 horsepower to the car. So I'm definitely going to keep the system on here. I just called a company, a pipe bending company here in Tampa, Florida. In Florida, not here in Jacksonville, in Tampa, in a different county. And they said that they don't really want to do this job. And every company that I've contacted so far doesn't want a mandrel bend 2.5 inch aluminum. They're like, they don't care to do aluminized steel, stainless steel. They just don't want to touch aluminum. So I don't know, I might just have to call Stillen and see if they can send me these 2 pieces, because I don't need the whole system. I'm trying to save that $500. But the thing is, another thing is, this color, this red color, is not available from Stillen. So I think this guy dipped it, powder coated this. So we're gonna have to see how we're gonna get that match this color, because I like the red in the engine bay because it accents the little plastic cover on the engine. The red and the red goes good together. So I'm trying to keep that whole theme going. But that's what I'm dealing with on this intake system so far. Over here, what I'm going to start working on now, and I'm going to film that with the other camera because it has a tripod, I'm going to pull these two lines off, these AC lines, relocate them over to that hole, and then cut this hole open a little bit bigger to clearance that pipe to go in there, and then test fit that one also. So that's what we're doing. I'll cut back in a minute. Alright, YouTube, so got everything kind of mocked up. This is the old bent up stuff. I have good news. I have a couple things that are good that's happened today, actually. So as you guys saw, we made a hole there. Well, we just widened this out a little bit with a reamer. Widened this side out on both sides, just so the pipe can clear through there, because normally stock it doesn't clear through there. I put this blue loom on here temporarily. That's just so I can get an idea how stuff's gonna go. That wire really clears good. I don't know if I can get a good angle of that. It clears good. I'm gonna zip tie it to this, actually, this little metal bar that's in there, and it's gonna have its regular over zip ties down here, oval zip tie up here, and it's gonna follow its way through just like I showed yesterday about 100 times. So got good news, guys. These intakes, I call it stillen. This whole system from the intake, well, from the intake on the car down to the filter, the two pipes. So this kit right here that's on this car costs $500. So it's like $450 if you buy it from Stillen. If you buy it from any other company, it's $500. You look it up on eBay, it's $570. I don't know why. But I called Stillen, and Stillen said they can sell just these two pieces, and they're $80 each. So I'm looking at, and this color, by the way, the previous owner powder coated these. So I'm gonna have to go take this up to a powder coater and have them powder coat the new pieces that I get. But Stillen said that they can get me these two pieces for $160 shipped to my house. That is a big relief, because I really did not want to spend $500 on buying a full intake system for it. By the time I'm done, I'm probably going to have about $260 in the intake system, because I got to buy these and then I got to go powder coat these. But that's money that I'm saving, because I don't have to buy the top pieces and these couplings that go there, and the pipes and all that. So, and these sensor pieces here, you know, the top upper tubes. So that's cool. Oh, and another thing is the horn. We're gonna have to figure out where we're gonna mount that. I'm thinking about going off this brace in here, going something like that, but I want it to be streamlined and not in the way of the filters. And I'm gonna tuck all these wires up so they're not in the way of the filters, so we can get like maximum airflow to the intakes, well, to the filters and then through to the intake. So I kind of mocked it up with the crash beam, just to make sure everything is gonna work out and everything looks good. So I'm gonna try to make like 3 videos this week. So this is gonna be tomorrow's video. I'm filming this Friday. This is gonna be Saturday's video, and then I'm gonna film Sunday and then have another Monday video. So another thing that we need to do over here, we need to, like I said, there's a power steering cooler right there that's loose. Need to figure out how to mount that. I didn't like the way that the company that deleted the oil cooler, or deleted the mounts for the power steering cooler and put the oil cooler right there. I don't like the way that the company did that, because this car, the guy before me, I'm pretty sure he didn't do this work. He hired a company, because it was all really professionally done. But So what I'm gonna do here is these I haven't ran through these crash bar core support section, so these lines are covered up because they need to go through here, through that core support section to clean this up a little bit. And then there's a big old water reservoir that goes here for the windshield wiper fluid, and there's the line for it here. So a lot of positive things have happened, and there's another surprise. Alright guys, so that last surprise that I was telling you guys about, the guy called me from the shop. Finally, Monday we're gonna move in. So good news, I'm really happy about that. Everything's going smooth as it's planned, so we're gonna go from. Alright guys, that's all I have for today. So I pretty much explained what I'm gonna be doing next video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate all the views so far. Thanks for all the comments, thumbs up, and everything. You guys really make my day. I really appreciate everything. Y'all have a good day.